Are you feeling stuck between two financial paths, paying off debt or investing for the future? It's a question many of us face at some point, and it's not an easy one to answer. On one hand, paying off debt seems like the logical move to free yourself from financial stress and to avoid high interest payments. On the other hand, putting money into investments promises long-term growth, helping you secure a better financial future. But which one should take priority? The dilemma is real. We all know how important it is to tackle debt, but we also understand that investing today can set us up for wealth down the road. It's like being caught between two financial goals, one that could give you relief now and one that could pay off in the long term. The pressure to make the right choice can be pretty overwhelming, especially when both paths seems equally important. So, how do you make the best decision for your situation? So in this video, we're going to break down both sides of the equation. We're going to look at the benefits of paying down debt quickly versus the advantages of continuing to invest. So by the end, you're going to have a clearer picture of which approach works best for your financial goals and how to strike a balance if you're looking to do both. Whether you're focusing on clearing debt or building wealth, I've got you covered with practical advice to help you move forward with confidence. Hi, I'm Greg Hardy, and welcome back to the channel where we talk about all things personal finance, investing, and building a financially secure future. If you're passionate about taking control of your finances and learning something new every week, subscribing is the best way to stay connected. One click helps grow this community and brings this knowledge to others who need it. For many people, the financial picture looks something like this. They've got money going into a 401k or an IRA while also carrying debt. Maybe that's credit cards, student loans, or a car payment. They know investing is important for their future, but every time they see that debt balance, it feels like a weight on their shoulders. So they start wondering, should they hit pause on investing and throw everything at their debt instead? I mean, after all, being debt-free sounds like financial freedom, right? So this is where the conflict kicks in. On one side, aggressively paying off debt can relieve stress and save money on interest. But on the other hand, stepping away from investing, even for a few years, could mean missing out on compound growth that's crucial for long-term wealth. The fear of falling behind on investing clashes with the urgency of eliminating debt, leaving many feeling stuck. So, what's the smartest move? Should you go all in on paying off your debt, or stay committed to investing, or find a middle ground? Let's break it down. Money has the power to grow over time, but it also has the power to disappear if you're not careful. Compound interest can work for you when you invest, allowing your money to snowball over time. Even small, regular contributions can add up to significant amounts because you're not just earning returns on your original investment, you're also earning returns on their returns. Historically, the stock market has delivered average annual returns of around 7 to 10%, meaning that money invested today could double every 7 to 10 years. That's why staying invested, even at a modest level, can create such life-changing wealth over time. But here's the harsh reality. Compound interest doesn't just work in your favor, it can also work against you when it comes to debt. The same principle that makes investing so powerful is also what makes high-interest debt so dangerous. Credit card balances, for example, can grow at an alarming rate if left unchecked. A $5,000 balance at 20% interest rate can balloon into tens of thousands of dollars over time if you only make minimum payments. In this case, the math is simple. If your debt is growing faster than your investments, you're moving backward financially. High interest debt isn't just a financial hurdle, it's a drain on your future wealth. Every dollar spent on interest is a dollar that isn't working for you. While long-term investing typically offers strong returns, credit card debt often grows at double or even triple the rate of the stock market. That's why carrying high interest debt while trying to invest can feel like running on a treadmill. You're moving, but you're not getting ahead. Before you focus on building wealth, it's crucial to eliminate the financial anchors that are pulling you down. Beyond the numbers, debt has a way of controlling your life. The stress of monthly payments, the fear of falling behind, and the feeling of being stuck in a never-ending cycle can be pretty overwhelming. It limits your ability to take risks, whether that's starting a business, switching careers, or even just enjoying life without financial anxiety. True financial freedom comes from having control over your money, and that starts with breaking free from high-interest debt. The goal isn't just to invest, it's to create a financial foundation where your money is working for you and not against you. Not all debt is created equal. There's a big difference between high-interest debt like credit cards and lower-interest debt like student loans or mortgages. Credit card debt can be a financial black hole. with interest rates often above 20%, making it nearly impossible to get ahead if you're only making minimum payments. Now, on the other hand, a mortgage or a federal student loan might have much lower interest rates, often below 6%, making them less urgent to pay off aggressively. Understanding this difference is key to deciding whether you should focus on investing or tackling debt first. A simple rule of thumb is to prioritize any debt with an interest rate higher than what you could reasonably earn through investing. If your debt carries an interest rate of, say, 10% or more, paying it off should be a top priority because it's unlikely that your investments are going to consistently outpace that. But if you have a mortgage at, say, 4% or a student loan at 5%, it may make more sense to continue investing while making regular payments on the debt. The key is to evaluate whether your debt is costing you more than your investments are earning. If it is, paying it off first can provide a guaranteed return, something that the stock market can never promise you. An emergency fund is like a financial safety net. It keeps you from falling into deeper debt when life throws unexpected expenses your way. Whether it's a medical bill, a car repair, or a job loss, having a cushion of savings can prevent you from relying on credit cards or loans to cover these expenses. Without this buffer, even a small financial setback can spiral into more high-interest debt, making it even harder to get ahead. That's why before aggressively paying off debt or focusing on investing, it's crucial to have at least 3 to 6 months worth of expenses set aside. For some people, pressing pause on investing to build an emergency fund might be the smartest move. While investing early is important, it won't help much if you're forced to sell assets at a loss or rack up credit card debt when an emergency hits. A solid emergency fund is going to provide you with stability and peace of mind, allowing you to stay on track financially. Once that safety net is in place, you can then confidently shift your focus back to paying down debt and growing your investments without constantly worrying about the next unexpected expense. Finding the right balance between paying off debt and investing doesn't have to be an all or nothing decision. Instead of choosing one over the other, a smart approach is to split your money in a way that tackles both goals at the same time. One strategy is to focus aggressively on high-interest debt while still making small, consistent investments. For example, using the 70-20-10 budgeting rule, you could allocate 70% of your income to living expenses, 20% to savings and investments, and 10% to debt repayment. This way, you're building your financial future while also eliminating a burden of debt. In real life, finding balance depends on your specific situation. If you have extra money after covering your essentials, consider putting a portion toward investments, especially if you have an employer matching 401k, which is essentially free money. At the same time, make more than the minimum payments on high interest debt to prevent it from growing. The key is consistency. By sticking to a balanced plan, you can chip away at debt while also allowing your investments to grow, ultimately creating a stronger financial foundation for your future. Money isn't just about numbers, it's deeply emotional too. Carrying debt, especially high interest debt, can create constant stress, making it feel like you're stuck in a financial hole with no way out. This stress can lead to poor financial decisions, like avoiding your bank statements, making only minimum payments, or feeling too overwhelmed to invest at all. On the flip side, investing without addressing debt can also create anxiety, as the looming burden of interest charges can make progress feel slower than it should be. Finding a balance isn't just about financial strategy, it's about peace of mind and what's going to allow you to sleep better at night. The key is to focus on the bigger picture, building long-term wealth while reducing financial stress. Paying down debt frees up more of your income, giving you greater flexibility and confidence. Investing, even in small amounts, keeps you focused on your future growth. By creating a plan that tackles both, you're not just improving your financial situation, you're giving yourself the freedom to make choices without money being a constant source of worry. Guys, at the end of the day, the best financial decision is the one that aligns with your personal goals and brings you the most peace of mind. Some people feel an incredible sense of relief by paying off all their debt before they start investing, while others prioritize investing early to take advantage of compound growth. The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. It all depends on your interest rates, financial stability, and long-term vision. The key is to be intentional with your money, ensuring that every dollar you earn is working towards a better financial future, whether that means reducing debt, building wealth, or doing both at the same time. With that said, the most important thing you can do is to take action. Whether you start aggressively paying off debt, investing consistently, or balancing both, the worst thing you can do is nothing. Progress happens when you have a clear plan and you stick to it. So take a step today, review your finances, set your priorities, and make a plan that moves you forward. Your future self is going to thank you for the choices you make today. Now, if you found this video eye-opening, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more practical, no-nonsense advice on building wealth and securing your financial future, then check out this video right here. Also, make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.